I'm not putting my willy in a girl's vagina, I shouted at my dad. All the birds and all the bees having gone batshit mad in that blazing hot summer of 1982. Nothing important had happened, or was happening. Nothing of any note or significance, apparently, judging by the silence. It's just me being totally fucking honest. Just me walking with confidence for one last time, striding towards the triumph where I took my usual seat, ready for the cooked black leather to brand me with sickness and sex as it stung and stuck to the back of my bare legs. I was almost 7. It was June. Fast forward 26 years and I've entered the crypt beneath the church of Santa Maria della Concezione dei Cappuccini on the Via Veneto, near Piazza Barberini in Rome. It contains the skeletal remains of 3,700 bodies. The bodies of Capuchin monks, the friars who had lived there, which they used to decorate the entirety of their place, all their rooms, their walls, their ceiling rosebud carapace of bone. The detail. The death rendered beautiful and morbidly kitsch. You know, that sort of grotesque with that cheeky end of the pier wink the way that skulls do. But it was in the full-blown mocking baroque of a pub ceiling, seething with contours of calcium's phosphate and carbonate, all colours stained with nicotine. Now, I'm sure there shouldn't have been, and couldn't have been, such a smell, but God, the air was heavy, coating, glutinous with marrow and suffocating outwards, viscous and mischievous. And that's a smell that doesn't leave. That smell that didn't exist. But that's the thing that stays, that sticks. That bricolage of people, that thought, that stinks. God, it stinks like the dead rotting fuck in my balls. That clear bastard ceiling, sealing me down on this stupid ground and grinding, you bastard shits. Why now? What were you thinking, you stupid? And then there's a chandelier. They made a chandelier out of themselves. I mean, with each other. I'm sure there was. There was, in my mind at least, and there was this chandelier. All cervical and thoracic, all lumbar vomer and cranial palatine, femur and fibulous. There was, I swear there was, in osseous tissue and fibre and collagen and all of the substances and all of my deaths and possibly all their funny bones or 5 or mine, but it was like the death of fucking lit up. Enough. Okay, enough. You see, this crypt beneath the church of Santa Maria della Concezione dei Cappuccini, this crypt, it's where you go to take those pills that you take. Those pills that should be reminders that medicine does indeed exist. But still, this is where I go. Every day. I go down Via Veneto, 10 a.m. Don't be late, 10 a.m. every day. These sugar-coated alarm clock smotherers waiting there, ticking and grinning, tick-tock, piston cock. I carry them always. like a drip feeding my arm that I push and pull through the crowds in my own private little sick carnival parade. And then it's hard to remember, to forget the chandelier and to remember instead the life and liberty and sex. And so it's there that I go. Every damn day beneath the church, Santa Maria, Via Veneto. Every day since that day in June, when that doctor thought it was fine to say, "Your results, they're all fine today, except, 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 except." Rule number 1. Do not give a true name to those that you plan to slaughter. Use turb burglar instead, or bone smuggler, crafty butcher, knob jockey, or jobby jabber, a generic term, like bumhole engineer or ring raider, a label or brown piper, a category that others, that things, that piss queen over which you may reign. And take a good look at the breed, at the attitude, and at the purpose that your subject serves. They're an uphill gardener, a shirt lifter, arse bandit, anal assassin, astronaut, shit stabber, pillow biter, chutney ferret. After exposure to a homophobic epithet, compared with a generic insult, participants associated less human-related words with homosexuality. But please be accurate, because naming things wrongly means adding disorder to the world, little by little, at the speed of one word a day. One woolly woofter, one Charlie Runce, one fairy Mary pansy or ponce. Flowers, actions, colours and cartoons, animality, perversions and things that are small, swarming cockroaches and mincing rats. You donut puncher, donut muncher, marmite miner and meat masseuse. You backgammon player. Once upon a train, there was this man sat travelling to London, across and opposite. We were overtired and hungover, raggedly extracted from that 3-day no-sleep Irish wedding. Head split, patience shot, and every inch dry and brittle. On this train, there were children playing, banging, noising, joying, and brisk staccato at full yella. I, hungover, tired, I let slip a grimace. Just a little grim face from me, funny like. But that man opposite, he made note of this grimace, this grim face, this statement. And so he starts to speak. Quite softly at first, he speaks and he says, "I see you, what you are. That's right, I see. I see that you don't like children," he said. "And I know why." And he looked, and he paused, and he continued, You won't be having children yourself, he said. And that's why you don't like children. That's right. Because I know what you are, he said, softly still. You are just a dirty homo. That's right. Just a dirty little, bitter little, dirty little queer. That's right. That's disgusting, that is. You're nothing. 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 No one responded, reacted, or noticed. Because this was normal. This was nothing. We were nothing and we weren't normal. Just filthy, dirty homos. And what could you have said? What should you have done? And what was there for you to defend? There's nothing normal. We were the no things normal. We were lacking. We were absent. We were not there. Just not there. Like, we are not here. We are not here. We are not here. We are not here, and we will not move. Nothing. Nothing but a dirty little fucking little dirty little homo. A filthy little dirty fucking bitter filthy homo. That's right. I see what you are, and I repeat, I see. All the way. From Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. So there we were. And here we are. And then he was gone. In study 2, we assessed the effect of a homophobic epithet on physical distance from a target group member. We found that homophobic epithets led to greater physical distancing of gay men. These findings indicate that homophobic epithets foster dehumanization and avoidance of gay people in ways that other insults or labels do not. There is a hierarchy of abuse, like there is a hierarchy of ideas, and ideas do not die. Ideas are always reusable, and they're reusable because they've already been used before. Teeming, seething, spreading like this virus. It's a disease. Excessive consciousness is a disease, genuine and absolute, pure aggressiveness. And of course, you're at fault through no fault of your own, just so to speak by some natural law. Nature does not give a damn for your wishes, or whether its laws please or do not please you, but still, we're like salt in your soup, you say. Not enough, and it's too bland. But too much, and it makes you fucking sick. So you just go ahead. Go build your wall around your deluded utopia Your empirical fucking fetish, your hostile little environment, this sceptred isle of bigotry and crap, where you can sink into voluptuous inertia, just silently and impotently gritting your teeth and wallowing in the idea that, as it turns out, you don't actually have anyone left to rail at. You don't have any object left to blame. And you may never find one. And that all of this is just some sleight of hand, some cup and ball trick, a swindle, and a plain mess where it's impossible to tell who is who or what is what. But I know who I am, and I will bellow like oxen at the top of my lungs, unafraid of words, unafraid to dance, unafraid to be thought mad by those who run and rave and cower and shiver and shout to drown out and shield their ears from this beautiful fucking music. So this is no home of mine. I claim no right to call you home, and you have no right to claim to be so. I'll be a citizen of nowhere, as you wish, and as you have always wished, for as long as I can remember. But these are just words, folks. Just words about breathing. Glass. Walls, as Wojnarowicz once said. He spat with rage because he gave a fucking shit. But it was a rage built on a love for a hate of a view that could not see his love as love, or his shit as shit, or his death as death. But I am Section 28, with my feelings most lustful and base. These are wrong. Everything you desire is wrong. You is wrong, I is wrong, wrong is wrong. But these are just words. Just words. It's just sticks and stones for gazing glass houses thrown from high buildings. These are just words, folks. And you are like Thoth in the pharmacy. You're all remedy, recipe, poison and drug. We're being told that that thing that you think you might be isn't welcome or appreciated or accommodated for in this society of ours, if you please. So please don't be that thing. Don't you decide to be that thing, all naked and wanking, with the door wide open, enticing them in. Reversing the power, opposing my default position of being passed around that sedimented ground out the back of Club X by the bins. His fist came forwards, towards and in, just as the MGMA kicked in, and that wood he held high That moment before the down, the on, the in, the through, my eye, my skull, our floor. Come on, we should be together. We'd be good together. And it'd help your career. Come on, together. Come on, you cunt, at least give me my due. I've been risking my life by sleeping with you. So I do. Fuck you, I do. I choose to be bullied and punched and denied and refused and scorned and raped and bled and dead and dead and dead and then, can I kiss you? He said.